this was your first directing, right? For this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
It was a really very pleasant film to work on. Partly because a lot of the people I work with on this film I've worked with many times before, like I think 6 or 7 times maybe. And so some of them are kind of old friends, and we get on very well, and we've got a lot of shorthand, and we work very well together and very efficiently. And also then all the other people that came in were also friendly and collegiate, and it was a great atmosphere. Never worked on a film like it. I'd like to repeat the experience someday.
So it's a subject that fascinates any human being, I guess. But what was it that really, made you so interested about it?
I'm interested in technology, and I'm interested in AIs, and I'm interested in what human consciousness is and what we are. We really are our brains. That's really what we are. If you cut my arm off, I'm still me. But if you cut my brain out, I'm gone. So I've always been interested in that fundamental aspect. And I think also there's a kind of paranoia, or maybe it's not paranoid, maybe it's reasonable to be scared of some elements of technology. I don't mean AIs, actually. I think AIs are a good thing and an interesting thing, probably. I more mean how we feel about large technology companies soaking up a lot of information about us and monetizing it, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. There are a few references about, big search engines and social media websites and stuff. Do you think this is worrying, or?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, sure. I mean, as with always with these things, there's things about it that are very good and interesting, and there's things about it that are concerning. And what humans tend to do is they exist on a pendulum swing, and we go too far one way and then we go too far the other, and eventually you hopefully stabilize somewhere in the middle. At the moment, we're in a pendulum swing. We're on an outward arc. We're not in the middle. And I think we haven't got to terms yet with the power of private companies and the power of government and the responsibility of citizens and all sorts of things to do with technology and social media. At the moment, in the society we live in now, certainly in Britain, in this country, if somebody writes something stupid on Twitter, they get crucified not long afterwards, pretty much immediately afterwards. Particularly people that are in the public eye, but it can be anyone. It can be a 16-year-old girl, right?
Yeah.
If I recorded my thoughts on a daily basis, the number of times I'd get crucified is unbelievable. And to hold humans responsible for these little things seems to me crazy. I get it. Sometimes someone says something really stupid, fine, okay, criticize them for it. But I think there's a kind of hysteria at the moment that I find rather irritating.
Yeah, definitely. So do you have exciting projects coming up that we should look up for?
Well, what I'm trying to do at the moment is raise money for another film. It's really hard.
Great.
I think it's great. I don't know. I'd say it's an 80-20
it's a nice
chance.
2015 goal.
Yeah.
It's a nice 2015
Yeah, it probably won't happen. If you were wanted to bet some money on it, I'd say keep your money. But I hope that's what I'm trying to do.
Definitely. No, I'm sure this one will be a success too. So, did you expect Alicia to be so amazing? She's so natural. It's like she reinvented robots.
Yeah, she did. I agree. I did expect her to be that good. Yeah, I did, because I'd seen her in other things, and the truth is, with actors, when you're watching them, is there's no secret to it. When someone's good, you just tell immediately. You can tell. Philip Seymour Hoffman, you know immediately this guy's an unbelievably gifted actor. You don't need to be a film expert to figure that out. And Alicia, in fact, actually, in truth, this whole cast, it's that kind of actor. This was not cast with film stars, it was cast with actors. Some of them may become film stars in the future. Alicia may become a film star, that's perfectly possible. But the way this film is constructed, with the kind of scenes it has and the kind of pressures it puts on the actors, you cannot cast people who are not serious actors. You have to go for the real thing. So